Mrs. Jeon, take good care of my daughter or I will beat you black and blue. Jungkook, okay captain, as you say. Vine, but mom, I want to stay some more days here. Jungkook, don't you want to stay with me? He said playfully and Vine blushed. Vine, I will prepare dinner. Mrs. Jeon smiled, seeing both of her children happy. Jungkook and Vine got married 6 months ago, and from 1 week, Vine was living with Mrs. Jeon as Jungkook went for a business trip, and now they both were going back to their mansion. Vine was making dinner when Mrs. Jeon came. Mrs. Jeon, I am so happy for both of you. I am thankful that you bring my old cook back. Vine, he's the best thing that happened in my life. I should thank you for giving me the chance and also for giving me the love of family. Vine was orphan. She was a teacher who also teach kids in orphanage. Mrs. Jeon met her in orphanage one day and liked her so much. She treat Vine like her own daughter. Her sweet and bubbly nature make anyone happy. One day, she asked Vine to marry Jungkook. Vine liked Mr. and Mrs. Jeon's lovely and joyful nature. She agreed to marry Jungkook after knowing him. After dinner, Jungkook and Vine left for their home. Vine, I entered in our home and went directly to our room and fall on the bed. I missed our room. Jungkook, yeah, I also missed. But you on our bed with me. Jungkook bit her cheek, making her yelp. Vine, don't bite, she said with pout. What happened to him? He is being too much playful after coming from the business trip. It is not like I don't like his this side, but it is too much to handle, she thought and blushed. Jungkook, they are mine and I can do whatever I want. She scrunched her face and Jungkook laughed, seeing her making faces. Vine, I will make coffee for us, she said and went to kitchen. Jungkook nodded and went to terrace. He was looking at the sky, looking lost in his thoughts when Vine came. Vine, coffee, she said, and Jungkook smiled at her and took the coffee cup and both sat on the couch. Jungkook, I always used to spend my time here. Vine, missing her, she asked and put her hand on his shoulder to comfort him if he was feeling emotionally weak. Jungkook, no, at first I used to miss her, sit alone here and think about his memories. But now I don't feel anything toward her. When she left, I was broken. I thought that I can't keep anyone happy. I was so lost. But then you came. At first, I was afraid that I will spoil your life. I will not keep you happy, but your efforts for us. Your talks make me come out of my insecurities. You love me without expecting anything, and I don't know when I came out of my shell of insecurities. You made me happy, and now you are the only one I remember and think. You are my everything, Vine. Vine, this is the first time he is talking his heart out, and I am glad with the progress we made. Jungkook was not ready for second marriage, but Mrs. Jeon convinced him to give their marriage and Vine a chance. She knew that she will be the best for him. He already told her about his past relationship. He don't want to spoil her life, but still Vine agreed, and he also, after a lot of requests by his mom, and now he is glad that his mom make him agree. In the early marriage, Jungkook was kind of reserved but polite person. Vine care and talkative nature bring him out of his shell. He just want to keep her happy with him. He started liking her talks. Her aura is kind of give positive vibes, which spread happiness, and Jungkook also started to share his day with her. He also don't know when she captured his heart. She never forced him for anything, just small things makes her happy. Jungkook loved his first wife Soa, and it was difficult for him to forget her. Vine never forced him for anything, but he himself wanted to let go of those memories which only gives you pain. There is nothing living in the past, and with time he moved on. Soa asked for divorce because she fell in love with someone else. So he also freed her because you can't force someone to be with you. But that broke him from inside. He don't know where. He likes to give her the love and care she needed. That bring insecurities in him which make him reserved. Quiet and workaholic kind of person who forget to live his life, but Vine again bring him to his real self. Jungkook, let's go to the bed. It is already cold. They both lay on the bed and Vine put her head on his chest and wrapped her hands around his waist. He pecked her forehead and both drifted to their dreamland. Jungkook, Wine, stop distracting me. Let me pack our bags, and if you keep distracting me, then I will leave your bag. Wine, but Jungkook, I am doing nothing. Jungkook, Wine, go out of the room. Wine, but you are not letting me see and did not let me buy dresses. You yourself did the whole shopping and also did not told me where are we going, she said. Jungkook, you yourself will know what is in the bag. Just wait, it is surprise, he said. Wine, I like surprises. Next morning they settle in the private jet. Wine, is it your jet? Jungkook, no, it is our jet. Wine, Jungkook, please tell me where are we going? Jungkook, you first calm down and I will not answer your question, he said. Wine, how can you do this, please? Jungkook, to see, so I can drown you there. Wine, don't joke, I am serious. Jungkook, fine, we are going to Paris. Wine, what, really? She said with bright face, clapping in excitement, and Jungkook smiled seeing her excitement. Wine, is it because I was showing you its picture that is why you are taking me? Tell me. Wine, yes, because you were very happy when you were looking at the picture. So that is when I make up my mind to take you. Wine, oh, she said. After some hours, they reached to their destination. Wine, Jungkook, I am breathing in Paris air. Can you believe that? Jungkook, no, of course I can't. I am not an idiot like you. Let's go to our hotel. I have booked room with beautiful holistic view, he said. After some time they reached the hotel. Wine, Jungkook, don't tell me it is our room. Jungkook, yes, this is our room. Wine, I'm not going to leave this room, she said looking outside from the glass wall. Jungkook, this is what I wanted, baby, he said in husky voice, back hugging her. Wine understand his double meaning and become red like tomato. Jungkook, first let's have something and rest, then we will go out tomorrow. Next day they went out to visit some beautiful places. Wine, we both came to a beautiful restaurant for lunch. This is beautiful. Jungkook, gorgeous indeed. Wine, I clicked a lot of pictures. My camera was happiest today. Soon, gang of girls started speaking to him. They know him. Why not? After all, he was the business tycoon of the year. Jungkook, they got extremely excited to see me while some asked for a picture. One amongst them hugged me and pecked my cheek saying, girl, you are a big fan, Mr. Jungkook. You are so successful and so inspiring for all of us. And of course, so hot. Jungkook, I did not know how to react. All I could say is thank you with a smile. We are also business management students and Mr. June, if you don't mind, how about our dinner tonight? I mean, we are staying in the same hotel. Jungkook was about to deny her, but Wine spoke. Wine, Mr. June Jungkook would surely not mind going on a candlelight dinner, provided if he was single, not married, and of course, not here on vacation with his wife. Wine answered, shooting daggers at that girl. She was speechless. Jungkook, meet Wine. Mrs. Jeon Wine, my wife. He introduced her with a smile. Wine, he's not free and would not come with you, she said. Girl, but I... Jungkook, next minute, she pressed her lips on my lips. In front of everyone, I froze. I could not understand what just happened. While she rubbed my cheek, removing that girl's lips touch from my cheek. The girls stood there with her open mouth and hurriedly left from there. Jungkook, I stood there marked by my wife. This is the first kiss we share and I loved every bit of it. I wanted to kiss her again. Wine, you say thank you when she kisses you. Really? Jungkook, hey, I also did not expect that. Listen, I'm sorry, he said, but she glared at him and started walking out. They reached their hotel silently and Wine was sitting in front of the mirror. Wine, I don't know if I overreacted. Call me possessive, call me jealous. This is how it is and he is mine now. Should I talk to him? What he must be thinking about me? Jungkook, she is still angry, he thought. Wine, Jungkook, I want to talk to you. Yes, Wine.